Iraq's economic transformation, energy, banking, and international relations. Iraq's economy is experiencing significant shifts, with notable advancements in its energy sector, banking system, and international engagements. These developments are shaping the country's economic trajectory, particularly in its relationship with the United States, monetary policies, and financial sector reforms. In this in-depth analysis, we will explore Iraq's evolving economic landscape, its strategic decisions regarding energy independence, and the financial reforms positioning the country for a more prosperous future. Iraq's energy strategy, a shift toward self-sufficiency. Iraq has historically relied on energy imports, particularly from Iran, to meet domestic consumption needs. However, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani recently affirmed that Iraq is not subject to external pressures concerning its energy policies. This statement is significant, as it highlights Iraq's growing autonomy in managing its energy sector. One of Iraq's biggest challenges is its heavy dependence on imported natural gas. While the U.S. has encouraged Iraq to explore alternatives to Iranian gas, the Iraqi government has instead opted to invest in its own gas production capabilities. The scale of Iraq's energy consumption is staggering. Every day, around 1,300 cubic meters of gas is burned, while peak imports reach nearly 1,000 cubic meters. The financial burden of energy imports amounts to approximately $4 billion annually, while the wasted gas due to flaring results in a loss of around $5 billion. In total, Iraq loses nearly $9 billion annually due to inefficient energy management. To address these issues, Iraq is taking proactive steps to develop its energy infrastructure. The government is investing in domestic gas fields, advancing technology to reduce flaring, and constructing new energy facilities. If these efforts succeed, Iraq could significantly cut its reliance on imported energy, ultimately improving its economic standing. International investments and Iraq's expanding global presence. Another pivotal aspect of Iraq's economic transformation is its increasing engagement with international investors. The Iraqi ambassador in Washington recently announced that a delegation of over 50 American companies will soon visit Iraq. This initiative presents a major opportunity for Iraq to enhance its economic ties with the U.S. and attract substantial foreign investment. Beyond the U.S., Iraq is also gaining attention from global economic players such as Japan, Germany, France, and the United Kingdom. These nations recognize Iraq's strategic position in the Middle East and are eager to establish long-term trade partnerships. The influx of international delegations and potential investments signals that Iraq is on the verge of a significant economic revival. To manage these global investments effectively, Iraq must maintain a stable and reliable currency. This brings us to a crucial question. Will Iraq continue using the US dollar for trade, or will it diversify its currency reserves? Iraq's future monetary policy. The potential shift away from the US dollar. There is growing speculation about Iraq's monetary strategy and whether it will continue its reliance on the US dollar or transition to a more diversified currency framework. As Iraq deepens its economic ties with various countries, adopting a basket of currencies could offer greater financial stability and reduce dependency on a single currency. Prime Minister al-Sudani has been actively working on financial reforms, with analysts predicting a significant adjustment to Iraq's exchange rate after the first week of April. While this revaluation may not impact all currencies, it is expected to be a defining moment in Iraq's economic evolution. A shift toward a multi-currency strategy could mitigate risks associated with fluctuations in the dollar's value. Furthermore, as Iraq expands its global trade, conducting transactions in diverse currencies could enhance economic resilience and provide greater financial flexibility. Banking reforms. Iraq's financial sector enters a new era. A cornerstone of Iraq's economic transformation is its banking system. The country is making substantial strides in modernizing its financial institutions, with Rafi Bank playing a central role in this evolution. Rafi Bank recently increased its capital to over $500 billion, a move aimed at strengthening Iraq's financial sector. The bank's general manager, Ali Al-Atlai, emphasized that this capital boost aligns with Rafi Bank's broader vision of becoming a leading player in Iraq's banking industry. To support its ambitions, Rafi Bank has partnered with the American University of Baghdad to implement cutting-edge banking programs. These initiatives focus on financial risk management, customer service enhancement, and the integration of advanced financial technologies. By modernizing Iraq's banking infrastructure, Rafi Bank is helping to elevate the country's financial services to global standards. Modern financial solutions for the Iraqi people. While Iraq is witnessing large-scale banking reforms, there are also focused efforts to improve financial accessibility for ordinary citizens. One of the most transformative initiatives is the introduction of electronic payment services, making it easier for government employees and retirees to receive salaries and benefits seamlessly. The transition to digital payment systems is a crucial step toward financial inclusion. It ensures more people have access to banking services, reduces the risks associated with cash transactions, and enhances transparency in financial dealings. Additionally, electronic payments are expected to minimize corruption and inefficiencies in Iraq's public sector, streamlining operations and improving accountability. Furthermore, Rafi Bank is working on settling electronic payment revenues for government departments. This measure will facilitate smoother financial processes and eliminate bureaucratic delays, allowing Iraq to modernize its financial infrastructure and set a precedent for banking reforms across the Middle East. A financial revolution in the making. Iraq is undergoing an economic transformation, with progress evident across its energy sector, banking industry, and international trade policies. By reducing its reliance on imported gas, attracting foreign investments, and modernizing its financial system, Iraq is laying the foundation for long-term prosperity. However, the road ahead presents key questions that will shape Iraq's financial future. Will Iraq continue using the US dollar, or will it transition to a diversified currency strategy? How will these financial reforms affect the daily lives of Iraqi citizens? Can Iraq successfully position itself as a dominant economic force in the Middle East? These are critical issues that will influence Iraq's economic trajectory in the coming years. As the country embraces these changes, it is essential for policymakers, investors, and citizens to stay informed and engaged in the evolving financial landscape. With international investments pouring in, a shift toward domestic energy production, and a rapidly modernizing banking sector, Iraq is poised for a brighter financial future. The journey toward economic stability and growth is well underway, and strategic decisions in the near future will determine the country's financial destiny. What do you think? Will Iraq successfully transition to a new currency strategy? How will these changes shape Iraq's long-term economic outlook? Share your thoughts and stay updated on Iraq's evolving financial landscape.